on.
Because he was flies.
I can go out the door and come in,
Yeah,
right?
frickin' flies. And I did the same thing. I couldn't repair my frickin' crap too. Yeah, just run right out the door again.
Hate that crap.
Yeah, and I frickin' hate flies.
Hold on, wait till... Oh, should I be using the Finger Grandeur, or should I be using the Convert element?
You have to use a Rourke.
So the element one?
No, you have to
And
be
the
using
key-
the Royal Ring of Granger
Oh,
because you don't have a full 6-piece.
that's right. If I put the gloves on, though, then I would.
Jesus. We are way far behind now.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to come back from this right now.
Oh, God. I think we screwed it. Since we got our stuff. I don't even have my damn dogs yet.
Alright, you know what, let's just exit.
Or we screwed this.
Yeah. Alright, just leave the game real quick.
Don't we have other people who are ZDP monks, though?
We do, but most of the clan has friggin' left right now.
They're playing WoW.
Yep, they all went to WoW.
I hate that game. Seriously, I really hate that game.
I don't understand how you pay for the game and you pay $15 a month to fucking play.
I know, Overwatch is actually a lot funner than that.
But, I mean, again, how do you pay for the game and then you have to pay to play online?
Because then people are like, oh, look, well, I'll just go get gold. So you basically, you're being forced to go make gold, and somehow this just ain't adding up. Yeah, but there's people who got like millions and millions of gold, and my guild just gives me gold, and then I buy my time. That's how I do it. That's how they're freaking, it's BS, man.
Don't forget to repair. Because I got about one more rift in me. And then... Oh, my stream died. How did that happen?
Maybe I should run them on 65. That'd be really cheaper. Or is it just the fact we want to get them up to 500? I don't know.
Dude, I haven't played this Witch Doctor in so long.
I want to try to re-roll this serpent. See if it does anything different with it. Which I can't remember what it is again.
What you doing?
I guess to re-roll the reports looking at it. Try and reforge the serpent, see if it does anything.
Probably going to be spending a lot of time this week after work just running bounties to get enough crafting materials to start doing shit.
Yeah, here we go. I don't think anybody's gotten a really good serpent as of thus far, not even an ancient.
Here's one.
Alright, here we go. Probably crap. And... eh, it's alright.
My UKPN?
No, but
it's
he
got
rolled.
30% damage on the zombie dogs. It is a little less on the, well, it's 8.5% on the crit chance. And then the gargantuan damage is only 11%. I'm just like, should just show it.
Link it. Link both of your UKPNs.
No, that's that one. So here's one I'm wearing.
That's the one you're wearing?
No, the first one is the one I reforged. The second one is the one I'm wearing.
Yeah, the one you're wearing is much better.
Should I try to give it one more reroll?
Nah, come on, let's just go.
Ah, come on.
I got
Well,
work
he's
in the morning.
He's about to leave, yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second.
I have to be up in 5.5 hours.
And this one is even worse.
Yep. Alright, let's
Oh,
go.
that was so fun. Alright, let me just dump this crap.
I think we'll have no problem doing this. I do 3 million damage.
Would you have to switch out to a different witch doctor?
Yeah, I just got on my pet doctor.
Your health toother?
Yeah, my health is. I enjoy my my other ones, but it just doesn't do enough damage. Or it does enough damage. It just the survivability sucks compared to this one. And this one's survivability sucks too, by the way.
Any big guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some elites in there.
Oh my god. Fucking...
Exorcists suck. I just hate how you can't tell your frickin' pets what to attack.
Nice. Don't work like that.
Yup.
Like, no, you attack this.
I'm gonna go attack this wife that doesn't do any damage to anybody.
Like, what the hell are you doing with that guy? What? What'd you say, master? It's piling over here, down here actually.
In some way, you know, in that respect, I think that, or in the respect of, you know, when you're trying to move and it clicks on an enemy and you
Channel,
fucking
channel.
attack it.
Channel, click it, click it, click it.
Did you hit it?
Yep. First trap now.
You're not
Love
gonna kill
channel.
these elites up here?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was some lead up here.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I hit it, because I have NEMS on.
Yep, so I spawned an elite down there.
There we go. There's a lot of it. That
Alright, now let's
got
go
us
down here and kill this elite.
Nothing up there. It's just the other side.
No, they're down here, come on. When he clicked on the pylon, it spawned an elite.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, that's what the
That's
NEMs
what NEMs do.
do. You want to get as many elites in here as possible, because elites are what actually give you your progress bar.
I know that.
It's dead, right?
Yeah, it's gone. Whoa! Right here. And I died.
Yeah, so did I. I sort of teleported right into him. But like I was saying, like I hate when I'm trying to move and all of a sudden I start shooting my lightning bolts. In that respect, the console version is way better because you just move with the left stick. Console version will never
I
have
hate
seasons,
these
though.
stupid fucking extras.
Bitch, I don't even have my guys up right now. Our cooldown. Why did
Yep,
it take so
that's the-
long?
That's the worst thing about them.
It's the bitch of everything right there.
Yep. Dude, where the hell are the elites?
Oh, how come you guys were split up so much?
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my gargantuans. There they
Yeah,
are.
he's running waiting for his gargantuans. It's a freaking 2-minute cooldown if you die without, and you just revive them.
I just revived them, yeah. Like right when I was going to that big swarm so I could play
What
first.
can help is if you find somebody.
Oh
just,
my God. Oh,
Spawn crap onto them. Like actually do your wall of
Harvest.
and soul harvest and shoot everything you can at them because they'll give you a cooldown. We have a cooldown built into our passes.
yep. Especially if they die within 20 yards of you.
I know,
They
I can
die.
spam as many tornadoes as I want.
The elites die? Yeah.
Yeah, they died. I got them. There's nothing here. Go up. Straight. Yep.
Good, another pylon up here.
Yeah. Well, let's get this big group. Alright, it's a chant. That's lightning. Nice. Sometimes I'll use Spirit Walk in the middle of this so that my guys actually focus more on the... Yep.
Remember, you do more damage when you stand still.
I know, but Spirit Walk, it's like I am standing still and my guys just go right straight for the boss. Anyway. This is strange. Well, you can't stand still all the time. You gotta use your language anyway. Keep the stack
Door.
on it.
And delete.
Oh, Jesus. One death proc goes off and then fucking immediately die.
We're doing alright. Back here, I'm getting. Oh, you stupid motherfucker.
get the blues?
Nope.
Well, I did. Starting to. Jackass. Stab.
The fact that their fire chains probably didn't help either.
My freaking Gargantuan falling behind.
Well, whenever you see blues, throw your... What's up, user? Throw your tornadoes down and then summon your guards. That way they're right there on top of the tornadoes.
Alright.
So technically you should be, if you can, summon your gargantuans every elite.
What the? Standing still just does not work for me.
You should have to find a spot where you can stand still at.
What are you doing?
We're running some 70s.
I'm more
What are
like
you doing?
dying in some 70s.
Like twos?
You doing twos?
No, oh yeah, I just got done doing twos. I was parsing this Z-Monk that I run with. Like, he's only able to do 81 so far because of his gear, and he's like, he doesn't have very much augmented.
You have a Z-Monk?
No, I just got done playing with this guy.
Oh shit, he's on me.
I'm coming, I'm coming!
No, I have my FP Wiz. Drop bombs on people.
What was?
Oh,
FP.
shoot, watch out.
Firebirds?
Yeah, I do a lot. Just damage to them real.
God, I hate that attack.
I mean, if I get a few more pieces, I should be able to start, like, soloing 80s.
Oh,
Three of
you're,
us are dead.
Father Lynch, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've got another monk. I'm about to level. And I've got all the ZDPS gear. I've just never done a ZDPS monk.
Very easy. Just, like, spam Sank and your cooldowns for yourself and just stun stuff. Cyclone Strike. Not very hard.
Yes, I'm doing 68 damage because all my gear's broken.
Go back. Oh well, it's not. No, don't go back now. There you go.
Yeah.
Got him. As you sat back and let him do what they need to do. That's a lot of steering wheel. Nice.
You wanna join us, Lynch? We're doing 70s.
Yeah, I can.
Well, I did get a better restraint after we were playing the other night too.
Nice. Does that have crit on it?
It does now.
Nice.
Intelligence crit.
Was it a restraint?
Yeah.
Here, take this one. I think this might be a little bit better for you. Because it only had like 28% on it, didn't it?
Yeah, 28.
That one has 38 and it's ancient.
Oh,
I have two of those. I have focus and that. This is for the ZDP monk.
No. That's for certain builds.
Okay.
so basically I just roll off the life per hit and make it crit chance.
Yeah, the other crit. Yep. Too bad it didn't have a crit chance already on it. You were supposed to roll crit damage because you could really use more crit damage. Because 300 is not working.
You building like a group? Sounds like you're coaching these dudes.
Yeah, they're a little noobs over here, so I've been trying to help them out a little bit.
That's mean.
It's true.
Everybody starts somewhere. You were a noob too, so come
Oh,
on.
I know, and that's why I'm helping them. That's why I'm not like, oh, go fucking figure it out yourself, you
Dude,
So,
the
I-
classic. This is the classic of all noobs. So, like, you remember in the beginning of the game when, like, you could pull elites into the town and shit like that.
yeah,
So, like, me and my friend that I used to play with. I'm not friends with them anymore, but we found these elites that were like the most OP elites in the game. They were like what was it? It was just a bunch of like reflective, this, do that, and you know, like how it was when, like, if you stopped hitting them, they regenerated full health.
yeah.
Remember? Yeah, so they were like that. So like we couldn't fucking kill them. So we brought them into town and we opened up the game to public and people started zoning into town and selling stuff and these things just started running amok, dude. They were wailing on people. People were like, "What the fuck, dude? How am I dying?" And they had like the town guards were beating on them and they were doing like nothing. And then this one like tank came in. He was like, he started getting raffle stomped at like selling stuff, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And then he dies, and then this other guy messed up, and like no damage is being done, and they're like, "Okay, I'm out."
That's
That's
freaking
hilarious.
hilarious.
Yeah, and like it was in the first act of town, and me and my friend we hid in the cellar. Like we pulled it into town, invited people, and then hid in the cellar, and then right when they zoned in, they were just getting like stomped because we pulled it right to where the teleporter is, like right where like this is right here in town. We pulled it right here, so when people like zoned in, they just started getting boxed. And then quickly after that, people would play the forums, and then they closed it off.
So
But
what?
yeah.
I have no idea what Diablo used to be like
It sucks shit in vanilla.
No.
when
Yeah,
it first
yeah.
started out.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Diablo 1 or Diablo 3? Or...
I'm talking about Diablo 3 season,
Okay.
vanilla.
Nah, it was the
That
best.
sucks.
No, it was the best, dude. Come on, Infernal. People were like, "What? You can't do Infernal." Like Demon Hunters were the best. Like they crippled wizards. Like it's just, it was nice.
It's like they kick your ass.
Yeah, like everybody had to be a Demon Hunter because all the other classes were pro. Like Demon Hunter, you can inflate your stuff with the mana core and all this other stuff, and you were just like, the mana core. I'm pretty sure it was the mana core. It had
Yeah, the 2 sockets and
yeah,
the weapon.
damage percent you deal is what you gain back in health. So if you hit like super hard, you gain back a lot of health.
Yeah, and it was the only weapon that had 2 sockets in it.
Yeah, exactly. Only weapon in game. So it crippled any other class. Like no other class could like keep up. So everybody was Demon Hunter. So you would run around with like 4 Demon Hunters. Pretty much like in a pack. Because people would be like, "What? You're a wizard? What? You're a bard? Get out of here."
Plus the weapons were a lot more unique back then if you had them on the auction house.
Yeah, oh, the auction house where people were selling crap for like 5 billion gold, and like everybody was like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna go."
Or the
spend
real
5
money
bucks
one,
and buy
where like
gold.
people were buying and
Yeah.
selling fucking real shit for real money.
Yep.
And then they shut it down.
The good old
'cause
days.
It got so abused.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't that it got abused, it's that Blizzard, like, screwed up on the part that you could turn your stuff into real cash, and then when people wanted the cash, Blizzard couldn't fork out that. And they weren't about to fork out monopoly money for real money.
Nope.
So they said, yeah, I don't think that. Is there anybody holding ads?
Was there anybody what?
Holding ads? This
Holding
is a good-
ads?
Yeah, like stuns.
No.
I mean, I only got one stun. I can only get it up so fast.
Oh, I've got the Prawn NATO to help a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you do that, like, just poison crab, nothing to grab.
Yeah, I can get it up every, probably 6-7 seconds.
Yeah, these elites can
Instead.
actually just move on.
Here, there we go.
Who
Nems.
has
We got Nems on.
I do.
Somebody hit it. Somebody hit it.
Yeah, if I can get down there. The problem is I can't get
Yeah,
past the
yeah.
fucking enemies, and I can't kill them.
Can you teleport or anything? Like speed jump or... What classes are you guys? Oh, Witch Doctors?
Yeah, there's 2 Witch Doctors and 2
Are they
Wizards.
the X build? Because if you have the X build, you can run right through the pods.
No, I took X off. What up, Kenichi? Finally you get on here.
Sorry about that, son.
Yeah, whatever. You don't care about me anymore. Just leave me alone.
No,
Yeah,
that is
that's
true.
wow.
That is very true. Going to where the real man played the hardcore. Later.
How's that not Wrath of the Lich King?
I don't know. I don't see a bunch of people like surviving hardcore. Like I still, that's crazy. I was telling someone the other day, and I was like, yeah, I still have my hardcore tune from the beginning of the game. Like,
Wow.
It's like original.
From Vanilla, yeah.
Yeah, from Vanilla, no joke. When it first
Dude.
opened up hardcore, I still have that tune. I've only made that. That's my whole thing about hardcore. I will only make one tune because if you're a hardcore player, you only need one tune. You should never die. It's like Highlander. There can only be one tune. So that's like how I roll it. But it hasn't died. And I even went through the Great Lag spike, dude. You remember that back in the day? Where
No,
all the
I
people-
stopped playing after a while, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I got
dude.
sick and tired of Vanilla.
Oh,
Couldn't do
man.
anything.
When
Or
they
at least
first,
I couldn't.
yeah, when they first brought out hardcore, there was like a massive server lag spike, and like, dude, like 1,000 people's accounts on hardcore tunes that were like up there just died, boom, dead. Like,
Wow.
so they went up full rage, and all Blizzard said was, "Hey, we said it was hardcore." So many people were raging. They were like, fix your servers, you just cheated me out of like a month's worth of game time. It was crazy, it's so funny. Like they lit forums up and Mercer just shut it down. They're like, we're not giving anybody's tunes back. No,
I only know of one guy who's gotten his tune back, and that was they had invited a streamer to Gamescom up in Germany, and they gave him a computer to play on, and the power supply fucking fried while he was playing.
yeah,
And so they're like, well, all right, that's kind of our fault because it was our computer.
Kind of their fault.
Yeah.
power pile.
It's all right, I'm dead way back here, so.
I'll forget you. Where's way back here? Oh wow, you are way back there.
Yep.
I'm just glad this season I was able to finish freaking the season challenge.
Run by him. Here. Wow.
My shit's all
Nice,
broken
I've
now,
done
so
that.
people look at me, I'll fucking die now.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a on here.
I know, that's what I'm trying to get him up for. To hit the shrine. Clear this room up for him all the way. Hit the shrine and then run up here. Hold on, let us all get down here. And then run up there and teleport back to town. Repair your stuff.
As soon as I hit it, I fucking died.
Yeah, I saw. Alright, now you should be able to teleport us. I'll get you. Keep going, Harry. Alright, go ahead and teleport back.
Yeah, now that there shouldn't be any enemies here.
Nope, there won't be. Go down, there's some
Oh,
enemies down
it's
here.
down there. And then the stupid sentry, like, all the time in this. Like, do these things have any other ability except besides, like, sentry?
Usually if you get one or two of them in your game, it's all going to be the same.
Yeah, I know that, right? Like, when I was running with that friend of mine, like, we had, like, every elite was had a sentry. They're just popping around. I'm like, what? Like, come on, dude. Like, way to, like, block my 81. I mean, I still finished 81, but still, like,
Yeah, we had a 5 elite pack, and every single one of them were arcane.
yeah, see, that's garbage.
There was like 40 freaking lasers on the ground,
Gosh.
but
Terrible.
the hill monk was badass, so we got through it.
Well,
Here, we'll wait for him to get back. There he is, never mind.
don't
Hit
click
that
it
thing.
yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hit it.
I
Try to
did.
bring them together.
Yeah, I'll try to pop my
Yeah,
thing.
teleport.
later.
Yeah,
Oh.
since they're flying, they're not working. Getting in my tornadoes.
Here it comes. He's up. Where the heck is he?
He's all the way down
He's
there.
just-
Way the fuck
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
like,
Way over there. The heck?
It's gonna take us 2 minutes to get to him. I can't even tell who the hell it is.
somebody that doesn't teleport around
I was
the
about to
map.
say this.
That's for sure. Satchus, stupid.
Probably fucking Gom.
Nah, it's that stupid tornado shit.
Just go around the corner and stand still, Harry. Yep, stand right there. You won't get hit. You need to stand still as much as possible in this build. Get more damage.
Oh man, 200 blood shards. Do I care? No.
Yeah, go. Don't talk to Urshi. Go up and spin them real quick. You need too many
Alright.
legendary gear.
What the hell to get?
Well, just keep gambling until you get your next legendary item for one of your set pieces.
What are they looking for?
What's up?
What gear are they looking for?
Anything ancient at this point is an upgrade for him.
It's pretty much same with
Same
me.
with, yeah, same with Sam. He needs Firebirds bad. You only have what, 2-piece Firebirds, Sam?
I've got 3 pieces on, and then I've got the offhand in my
But you're not going to use the offhand.
right. I've got a Chandotos, and I think I have an ancient offhand of that.
Do you already have Will and Force?
The what?
Will and Force?
Not sure.
That's Shantotos. What's that?
Oh yeah, I have both. But and the offhand,
Are you equipping them?
not right this second because I'm
No,
on a
he's-
Wand of Woe.
He's doing the woe build right now because he doesn't have all of the Tower Rosses yet.
No, I have all Talrashes. I don't have all
I mean-
Firebirds.
All Firebirds, that's right.
But even if he doesn't have all the Firebirds, it will. The force of coming out the stack of 20, that's a cranking out damage right there.
Yeah, but I'm not doing the Archon build yet.
What all do you have of it? I mean, I know you have the set of that, and you have a few pieces.
Right now I have boots, ancient helm, shoulders on. I have ancient gloves in my bank, and then an ancient offhand.
And then you're gonna go with like pledge and compass.
Right.
I mean, that's a good number, right? That's always a good number.
Sure. Evil armor. I enjoy it.
Armor, yeah, that's perfect. Exactly. what we-
Do you have Falzuz's chain yet?
Yes, I do. For the Archon stacks to start at like, I think mine starts at 49.
Good.
Let me look. Let me find it.
I think 50 is the highest.
I think 50 is. I just gotta remember where I put it in the bank, that's all.
Really nice Scourge, but nah.
You'll never use it.
I know, it's a freaking ancient Scourge and you never use it.
See, that I think is one of the problems with this game, though, is there's too many things where it's like you're just never going to use this, even though it's
True.
nice. Because there's only there's only one or two builds for each class that are viable to a lot of people, you know?
I don't know, man. I saw this Frost build that they actually showed on the Blizzard thing. That looks like they could crush out some stuff. I noticed the dude was hiding a few pieces of his gear because he was running the ancient set piece set, but he had like other set pieces equipped. So I was like, okay, I figured he was gonna hide some stuff, but I kind of figured out like what he was doing. He pretty much just casts all this frost stuff and annihilates things with big amounts of percentage of damage, and it works out to the point where he can just freeze everything constantly, like just nonstop with Ray of Frost. And
Kind of
then
like the DMO wizard. Maybe you can have one of those for Ubers.
yeah, and then he just like spawns out like two frost hydras that cast frost over periodically. He uses Ray of Frost that pierces every enemy. He just spins in a circle, freezes everything, and then he has like a few pieces of gear that just crank up and freeze damage. They look pretty legitimate. Like I'm trying to build that set to see what it could do.
Oh my god, stop attacking shit when I want to move.
Next level.
Hate these lightning guys, yeah, get us all.
F fucking hate.
Yeah, Exorcist.
Sticks. Yeah. Exorcists suck.
My mate's not even that.
They just freaking teleport.
It's just there's
No, they're overpowered. They do a crap ton of damage, dude.
They do, but if you have like a support class, it's like not really like it.
Oh yeah, if you have a ZDPS monk, it's definitely a win. They don't do anything to you. Anybody need to power level? Let me power level you a ZDPS monk here. Go down. Dead end.
It'd be nice to have a monk that's just almost invulnerable to nothing.
Yeah, if you have a CDPS monk, dude, and again, you don't do any DPS, but you'll never die.
Yeah, that'd be really nice because I can take teams of people through anything and just hit it and never die.
There you go. Then I'll do that here in just a minute. Because we always need a couple good CDPS in the plan.
Holy.
Because I've been doing a witch doctor, but I'm just like, well, I'll do a witch doctor because they're good farmers.
What's your other monk class that you're running?
I don't know. I was gonna try to do the Sun Wukong on it, but I didn't get anywhere with it.
The LTK build?
Yeah.
See, I don't understand that. I don't understand why people want to do DPS monks. Compared to other classes like witch doctors and wizards,
Dude, that ZDPS, or not the ZDPS, the Sun Wukong's monk, I can do 60s or 55s in a minute and a half.
Oh, it is a crappy monk then, right?
No, a 55 in a minute and a half.
Okay, right, I get that. I get lower GRs. But can you do a 98 solo? Probably not.
Me personally, no.
That's what I'm saying.
But-
So, like, if you take an FB wizard that can do a 98 solo by himself,
Yes,
that's the difference.
but a DPS monk can't.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, a DPS wizard can, a DPS witch doctor can, but a monk cannot. So
Yes,
that means,
monks
that means
are doing
eventually.
monks are doing 90 to 97s right now on the leaderboards.
I just
I've
don't see it
I've
catching
seen
on.
I've seen that monk though. It's the one that spawns up all those like weird clones, right? Like a shadow clone thing.
No. The generator monk is the one doing the 97, but there was a 94 LTK monk that came up.
Is somebody hitting this or?
We're waiting on Sam if he can get over here.
I mean, heck, if I had to break here, I'd probably like get past 100.
Oh my god, I hate that freaking. Alright, now we go to that thing. Hate those big things.
Ready?
Outlords, yeah, hit it.
And no contest.
Yeah, I got pissed off. I did a wizard 2 seasons in a row, and last season, my wizard was the shit. Sheep DPS was close to 3 mil, if not over. And nobody would ever get back on and play. Last season, like 2 or 3 weeks into the season, everybody stopped playing. I was running speed 95s with groups.
And then
Another pile on.
what they do, they freaking nerfed it this season.
They didn't nerf it too bad.
Yeah, they didn't nerf. Like, I looked at the nerf, I read the nerfs. That's why I went with an FB wizard. They didn't nerf it too bad. They just, what they do is instead of it like inflating to a certain amount, they put it at like a bottom line. So like you can only go to this amount instead of like before where it would inflate out. Is what I read out of it.
Basically, all they really did was they stopped you from doing the, where you would ignite 2 out of 3 of the elites, and then use the buff off of those 2 elites and kill everything in the entire level with 1 hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's like inflated a lot.
It was a bug with the
Yeah.
set.
Oh, it's actually a
Alright.
bug.
Can you teleport over here and hit this real quick?
Because I thought it was the abilities of the bug.
Yeah, because the thing is, with that build, you needed no crit chance, no crit damage, and you could kill everything on the map in 1 hit. It was ridiculous. People were doing solo 115s. another one right here.
What the heck drops in the 100? It's more like tons of ancients, basically.
Nah, it's just,
More gear.
I would think it's the same. Or does somebody hit it?
Yeah.
Yep. And then once they're dead, I'm gonna have to repair.
That was a lot of.
A lot of arcane, a lot of explosions.
I'm just gonna hide behind this wall. This will pop the boss.
All right, hold on. Let me repair real quick.
But maybe not.
Nah, these guys down here will come.
No, that won't work yet either. These guys will,
Oh, Lord.
because that was only 1%. Well, we need 3%.
Oh, okay, so.
Network 97, 98, 100.
There we go. There he is.
Oh, hell yeah. Hit that shit too. Oh, Sam didn't get the shield.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, as long as you're on map, we get it.
Yeah, I thought he went and repaired real quick. I didn't know he got back in time.
A lot of poison. God,
Yeah, this is a poison boss.
Goodness, we got a shield.
Again, all you need to do is hide behind the wall.
It's too fun chasing him around.
And you do more damage if you stand still.
Oh, let's see what crowd.
Yeah, my blood shards are full, so
Just
Sure.
don't talk to
Same.
Hershey, go spend it more quick.
yep.
Gamble for the pieces of fire breaks you don't have.
What pieces
here.
don't I have?
Do you have a chest and pants?
No. I might have a pants. I don't have a chest yet, I don't think.
So why do you drop all this?
Let you guys get some mats if you need them. I've got 2,000 souls. No, hold on. I've got 7,000 souls, so I don't need any more. 7,000 souls, 35,000 veiled crystal, 22,000 arcane dust, and 15 or 16,000 reusable parts.
Sounds like me offline or off season.
Oh shit, off season I would probably have close to 100k in mats.
We good to close it?
Yep. Harry, do you want me to level you monk real quick?
A ZDP.
Yeah, ZDPS monk.
Well, I don't have any of the weaponry, dude.
Do you have a
you'll
ancient
find it.
Talarashis? The hands?
No, I have just regular.
Okay, you can have these. They're not too bad. You just reroll resource. Or grit damage.
But the good thing
You already
is
have
those
Zodiac,
weapons,
right?
those
Sorry.
weapons aren't 100% neat.
So
You
what?
can use other weapons.
The Zodiac ring?
You know what? Actually, I'm not sure if I have a Ring of the Zodiac.
Yeah.
I just dropped one.
Yeah. That's the one that he dropped. Either cube it or... Yeah, you probably have to cube it unless you wear it. And you cube Halo.
Alright, come on, Harry.
Oh,
I'll have you level 70 in less than 5 minutes, probably.
yeah, because I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Hmm. All right. Oh, I gotta leave this group, right?
Yeah.
Season 1, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you said re-roll the resource generation or reduction to crit damage then, right?
Yeah. Roll it to crit damage.
You coming, Harry?
Oh shoot! Hold on.
What's up?
Did I create seasonal? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Shit.
I don't. You did, because you wouldn't be able to be here with me if you weren't seasonal.
No, I didn't. It's the wrong
Oh,
paragon.
yeah. I can't hit start game. Yep.
Yeah, wrong paragon.
Okay, I got 43% on the gloves.
That's not bad.
All right, let's see. Now my crit
The
chance
hell
went
do you-
down, or my crit damage went down.
Unless your other gloves had higher ones.
They might have.
I mean, you could roll it to 50 if you want.
No, they only had
Max count.
46.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's 3%.
Yeah. Let's see if I can roll it a bit more.
All right, go ahead and fight again.
Lynch or Sam, y'all want to level another character?
Nope, I'm going to bed.
Jeez, dude, I don't even know what to level.
All right, ready?
I was gonna see if brother wanted to level something. He was thinking about it.
I'm good. I need to get these things so I can augment.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to look at my achievements and sit here and fiddle around with that.
There we go, 46%. That's back up to what I was. Yeah, I'm still only at 350% crit damage, though.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I would need is 2 witch doctors.
I told witch doctor. No, not
Hey,
that crap.
Take a look at my level 1 monk.
What, view him?
Yeah.
Lord. What is he, a ZDP or no?
He's a DPS.
He's a ZDPS?
No, he's DPS.
Not a ZDPS though.
Correct.
Well, I've got the Flying Dragon, I've got the Lurus Crown, and I've got the Ranger. I have the Compass Erosion Pledge. how you can wear all that stuff, even though you're level 1.
He's got gems in it that reduce its level to 1.
Yep. I countersand all the 25 gems in it. Level 25 gem of ease, you countersand it with it, and comes level 1.
Wait, what?
Level 25 gem of ease. If you look at it, you can. Let me find it. It says required skill level requirement for the item of this gem socketed into it is set to 1. So if you countersand it with whatever, everything's level. It can take everything down to level 1.
Oh man.
Okay, I do have a chest for Firebird.
Oh, but you're using the witching hour in there, though.
Yep. But look at the level on it. It's level 1.
No, it's
Do I have a Traveler's Pledge? Because I know for the Archon build, you actually need it. Like, you need that set, right? Oh, and I do have pants. Wait, so I have the entire Firebirds then. I have pants and chest.
which gem is it?
For what? Oh, the.
I mean, if you have the set, you should just merge it over.
And then I need the Chandodos, right?
Yeah, you just need to equip the weapon in the offhand.
Right, I'm looking... Because one of my Chandodos offhands, I'm pretty sure, is ancient.
I'm missing a gem somewhere. Or I misplaced it somewhere.
Oi.
Oh well. Screw it.
Okay, I guess I don't have an ancient Chandodos. I have an ancient Firebirds.
Level?
But it doesn't matter if it's ancient. Just making the merge over and you'll be hitting for like
Alright, what? Just wait by the entrance?
insane.
You can
amounts.
follow me. Yeah.
Now my problem is I have so many fucking Firebird shoulders to go through to figure out which ones are going to be the best.
Oh shit. Fun.
So
24 already? $30, $31. I died.
Nope.
Stupid asses.
Damn it.
Sorry, stupid ass guys are just like, yeah, get him. Murder him. The screen can't even keep up with this. It's like, damn it, shit.
well, have you guys seen the console hacks that people have been doing?
Yeah. I kind of want to get it on console just so I can have fun hacking everything.
Apparently, it's like you can set it up so you get like 10 billion XP per kill.
Yeah, and your item DPS can be 9,999
Mm-hmm.
for a weapon.
Or goblin.
What goblin? I didn't see a goblin.
What the hell, man?
All right, now what am I looking for on my shoulders? For Firebirds?
Give me one sec.
Armor and cooldown on all skill. with intellect and fit.
Ow.
Hold on, let me kill this thing for you.
All right. So what I have right now is intelligence,
Alright,
int, vit. I re-rolled to cooldowns 7%. Reduce all resource costs by 8%.
Yeah. Yeah, reduce all resource costs will kill you.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, that's the only piece you got that's in the piece you got, but you want armor.
Oh
Because
no
you're
no.
so-
That's the one I'm wearing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more shoulders to go through.
Yeah, like you want cooldown reduction, armor, and intellect and fit.
I got one that's int, area damage, resource cost, and blizzard damage, so that's shitty. Int, vit, resource cost, and cooldown.
Yeah, see, that's if you could reroll resource costs.
Okay. So I'll move that down here. Int, vit, resource cost, and blizzard damage. And int, percent life, resource cost, and hydra damage. Alright, so this is the one I'm going to want to re-roll. Roll the resource cost off.
Yeah, because you want cooldown reduction, you want bit, you want intellect, and then you want armor.
No, I don't... Okay, so I can get armor. So I should try for armor then, because the rest of these are all like explosive blast, familiar, black hole.
Yeah, either armor or health, like life percent. I mean, a lot of people say armor because wizards like have none. But if you think about it, in the end result for toughness, a toughness game, like life percent gives you the most amount of toughness. But if you don't have a lot of life, then life percent does absolutely nothing.
Right. Okay, so
So
I got 382 armor on my first attempt, but I'm just going to see if I can get it a little higher. Because that's like right in the middle. 396, there we go, that's almost max. 397's max, so that's pretty good.
Alright, teleport to me.
It's saying you've now reached 21. Like,
Yeah, game has to catch up.
It's like so lagged out.
Alright. Now, what do I want on the Chandodos? The wand.
the wand you want,
I'm at 28 apparently.
if you're really, really squishy, which you're going to be, there's two ways to go, to be honest. You want cooldown reduction
Big blue
for
guys.
sure,
Got him. Oh, nope, 2 of them.
but
3 of them actually.
if you
Behind
can't
there.
get it to where you can have intellect, damage, and cooldown reduction, like mine, I have int, fit, and damage because it was just the way it felt.
Okay, well this one is arcane damage, int, vit, and cooldown reduction.
Yeah, see, cooldown reduction is perfect, and then
And I can
Yeah.
put a gift on it to give it a socket.
yeah, see, it's already set up perfect. You would just like probably, I mean, the best thing to do would probably take fit off and go with damage percent. Because you already have cooldown reduction on that.
Alright. So let me pull out one of my gifts. Huh?
I probably should wait here because I know he's gonna teleport.
Why is it not letting me put a socket on it?
Does it already have a socket?
No.
I don't think he'll be alive long enough to teleport. How about that?
It says it's the wrong type to put a socket on. Even though it's the wand. So it's a weapon.
Do you already have a socket on it?
No. arcane damage, int, vit, cooldown, maximum arcane power, and monster kills grant 193 experience. That's it.
And you're trying to put a socket on it with,
A Ramadali's gift.
and it's saying you can't.
Nope. It is saying this is the wrong item, is the wrong type of item for this slot.
Ah, you old
That's
bear.
interesting.
I wonder if it's because it already has all the things and the socket would add another.
No, because if you roll the socket off and you gift it, you can't re-roll a socket. It won't let you. You can box it out.
Right, but I haven't re-rolled this.
Yeah, even then, you put a gift on it, you can't roll a socket through.
Right. Which is kind of the point. I don't want to have a socket. I want to change. You said the vit, but it
Now,
won't let.
you do want a socket on it so you can put your green gem and never put head damage.
But
Right.
you want your socket to be through the Ramalama Ding Dongs.
Yeah,
Exactly. But it's telling me I can't do it.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, that's
Let me see what happened. Now, see, on my other ones, it would
Leave
let
game
me.
and come back in. See if there's something glitched in the game.
Oh, me.
No, me.
No, yeah. Sam.
Dude, I don't know. I think we should probably just get to 70 because I'm feeling pretty tired. Probably come back tomorrow and work on the ZDP.
Yep, no problem. The good thing is, if you find end items on a ZDPS, it's not that bad, because all it's going to do is add more armor to it.
If you find what?
End items for your, because you're on your, whatchamacallit a lot. Your, oh, sorry, I didn't see him back there.
Yeah, it won't let me put it on.
And you're trying to socket,
Damn
a
it.
wand, right?
Yep, I have one with a socket that has fire damage, int, and vit. I have a feeling it's because it has that extra reduced cooldowns that it's saying it can't have another thing.
Link it for me.
The first one does not have a socket, and it won't let me socket, and the second one has a socket.
Yeah, the first one you should be able to socket, no issues. There's something going on that isn't allowing it. I'm sure if you leave and remake a new
I did.
game,
I did.
and you remade a brand new game,
Yep.
there's something wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, everything that has no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a socket on my wand, my other wand. All right. Well, what do I want on the force? I got one with damage in crit chance, 3 arcane power, and ray of frost damage. And then my other one is damage in critical hit chance. They're both 10%, so I think that's max. Yeah. Resource cost and 3 arcane power.
Is brother still there to help you? Yeah, I'll have to look at it here in a minute and figure it out.
The game is so not used to just having levels go insanely quick.
teleport to me.
You're on path 2?
Hmm?
You're on path 2, right?
Yeah.
Why
Did
that
you go-
guy's... Wait, what?
Did you go back up to 1?
No, I'm on 2.
I don't see you.
Oh, you're on 1?
No, I'm on 2.
Oh, oops, you're on 2. Oops, I went back to 1, I guess.
You might accidentally click. No worries. If you need mats, teleport to me.
Yeah, all my Chandotos, if I try to put the gift on there, it just moves them in my inventory.
That is the weirdest damn thing. Well, you can't do it in the inventory. You have to have it on you. Like, not on your person, but in your...
Yeah, they're in my personal inventory. It just moves them.
They're not...
And if I try to do it on the one equipped, that's when it says wrong type of item for this slot.
Okay, so have both items in your personal inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you got that.
All right.
Now walk away from your stash.
Okay.
Now try to equip it. Or do that. So you're going to right click on the Ramalama Ding Dong.
Nope, it just moved it. Oh, right click on it.
Yeah. And then you click on your one. Just leave it. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. I was
Yes, you
left.
click on Juan.
I was left clicking. That was my problem.
Yep.
I was just trying to move it onto it.
And at 99%, I can't freaking find anybody. Come here. Come play with me.
You know what? I actually have a page open in my Chrome about the Firebird set.
Teleport out.
Alright, so
Well, last time I did this went a lot faster. Interesting.
Did they let you do it?
yeah, it finally let me do it. Now I have 2 offhands. So one is damage, intellect, crit hit chance. They both have crit hit chance. Resource cost by 5%. Critical hits grant 3 arcane power.
Yeah, all you want on your force is just the regular damage and the crit hit chance cooldown reduction. Like pretty much wherever you can put it, you're gonna put cooldown reduction on it.
Okay. Yeah, because this other one is damage, in crit chance, 3 arcane power, and ray of frost damage. So yeah, I'll put this one on, and then I'll roll off. Should I roll off the resource cost?
What's that again? I'm sorry.
I've got damage in crit chance, resource cost, and grants 3 arcane power from crits. Which one should I roll off?
You don't have. What's the other one?
The other one is damage in crit hit chance,
Hit
3
that.
arcane power, and ray of frost damage by 14%.
Okay, say that one again.
I died.
Damage, invit, crit hit
You
chance.
messed with the die.
I know, I died anyway.
There, it's linked in the clan chat.
And link the other one.
Yeah, once I get 70 here, I'm probably gonna call off and go to bed.
Okay, I was gonna run a bovine or two if you wanted to stick around.
Well.
That's alright.
Either one of these is good. It's just a filler. I'll tell you that right now because they're both junk.
Yeah, but I think one's a little less junk because it doesn't have Ray of Frost damage.
No, like I would. Dang, there's a chat system.
Yeah, I hate this stupid chat system.
Yeah, what I would do is I'd take that, the one with the crit hit, and re-roll, reduce all resource costs to. I mean, you're going to be really, really, really squishy. I would either do it to cooldown or fit,
Okay.
but that'd be your call.
Let's see.
I mean, because the one you want, you don't want it to have. You want it to have fit on it, so then you only have to roll up because it's always going to have damage and crit hit chance no matter what. It's just the last two are going to be fit and something else, or two different things that like are going to like block you.
Okay.
But I would leave the critical hits give you arcane power because you suffer from depleting arcane power by casting arcane torrent or whatever your expender is. So that would kind of help you, but
678 vitality or a socket. Does anything give vitality as gems? Not as much as that, though. Even a gem that gave vitality would only give like 200.
280.
Yeah. So I'll take the 678 vit. That puts me up to 12.7 mil toughness.
Yeah, which is like really sketchy.
Yeah. Okay, now rings. I no longer want the focus and restraint, right?
Correct. Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge.
Okay.
Teleport to me, Harry.
Compass Rose, not socketed. Do I have another Compass Rose? And a Traveler's Pledge, not
Just
socketed.
remember, you can always reroll your Compass Rose if you have the mats. You can reforge it, or something like that.
Yeah, you reforge it.
So like, if
You use
it's
bounty mats.
yeah, so if it's like really crappy, and you have a ton of bounty mats, you can just reforge it, in hopes that you get something better.
That's how I got my first one. That was decent.
Alright, I'll put you guys later.
Alright, man.
See you, man.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, so I have one Compass Rose and 3 Traveler's Pledges. But none of them are socketed.
Alright, so do any of them have crit and crit on them? Teleport to
No.
me, Harry. You say none?
None.
That sucks.
Yep, my Compass Rose has int, vit, cooldown, resource cost, and movement speed. So that sucks. One of them has fire skills, 700, or int, vit, and then crit hit damage. Another one has lightning, int, vit, damage.
Hold on. Just link them to me here in a minute.
Well, the
Yeah,
one has
alright.
92%
Well, I'm
crit
gonna head out
damage.
after this. so I'll see you probably tomorrow.
All right, man.
Alright, night.
Night, bro.
All right, here are all my pledges.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think the first one's the best one right now.
Yeah, by far. So what you're gonna do? The first one is roll that vitality into a socket, and hang on to at least one of your other travelers pledge.
Yeah, I'll hang on to both of them for now. All right, and then here is my shitty compass rose. I'm wondering if I accidentally have crushed some of those in the past.
That is dog shit.
It is. It's horrible. I'd probably try to roll the movement speed off, because that's...
Yeah, roll movement speed to socket.
Yeah.
How many bounty mats of each material do you have?
Right now... 28, 28, 30, 30, and 20.
Okay. Re-roll that thing. That's so crappy that it's not going to do anything for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all of your bounty mats in the cube, plus 50 Forgotten Souls, and it's going to basically remake that Compass Rose. I don't know if you can get much worse than what you have.
Alright, so let's see. Reforged Legendary is what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 of each and 50 Forgotten Souls.
You can just drop all of them in there. It'll only use what you have. What you
Oh,
need
really?
for it.
Because I've been, every time I've been putting stuff in the cube, I've been shift 1.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
If you have 200 of everything, you put all 200 of them in there, and it'll just use the one that you need.
And then 50 Forgotten Souls.
Same thing with your Forgotten Souls. You just put all your Forgotten Souls in there too.
Okay, now I have int, vit, crit hit damage, resource cost, and movement speed.
That's better than what it was.
True, and it's not ancient, so it's not like I'm going for perfection here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than what you got. If you want to keep rolling it, you can. But, I mean, that's going to be your call. How many times you want to waste your mats.
Yeah, not many. If it was ancient, I would probably do it more.
Well, if it was ancient, you would re-roll it. It would not be ancient the next roll.
Oh, okay.
You have a 10% chance of it becoming ancient.
Alright, so the movement speed to a socket.
Come to my game when you're done rolling that.
Of course, now crit hit chance. There we go. And it didn't cost me 80 trillion fucking dollars. Alright, so you go on. Pull my gems out of these other rings. An amulet. And then my amulet, you said roll the VIT off for a socket?
Yes.
Thankfully, it only took 3 times.
Socket's usually one of the easier ones to get for anything.
Now, there have been times I've went through like fucking 70 gems trying to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare, but usually it's the easiest one to roll.
Okay, and then what's my other ring that I want?
In that build, I forget. I think it might be Convention of Elements. Give me 1 second, I'll look it up. Here, come to my game real quick.
Oops. That's the wrong thing, Sam. Oops, I invited you. Whatever.
Oh, you'll need the Halo of Arlese.
Join party. There we go.
So yeah, you'll need the Halo of Arlese.
I might have one of them.
And those are hard to get that are nice. There's too much it can roll.
Alright. Let me see. Oh, yep. I have one with a socket already, so that's nice.
Good. Does it have crit on it at all?
No. In life, regenerate life.
Alright, so roll crit on it and figure out which crit is the one you actually need.
Okay, well let me... God, my damage has dropped. Let me see if I have another one of these too. See, there are times when me being a hoarder helps, because I sometimes will actually have stuff that I need. It's just trying to find it based off of what it looks like, you know?
Yeah. Do you know what it looks like?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, cool.
Oops, is that my chain? Yes, I need the improbable chain.
Yes.
And my improbable chain has int vit, percent life, and magic missile damage.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not very good, but it's the only one I have of that. I know that.
Invit life isn't bad. The magical missile damage or whatnot, get rid of that crap.
Oh wait, no, I have a second one. Int vit, shock pulse.
You need invit life armor. So that's what you're going for.
This has int resistance all elements
Okay.
life. Yep, and that is my only Halo of Arlese.
That's fine. It's better than nothing.
True.
Now, how about this? If you have a really nice Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, you can wear the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, but the Arlese and the cube if you want.
Okay, well let me see if I have an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. I have an ancient one.
It all depends on the rolls.
Attack speed, crit hit chance, reduced cooldown, and
Like,
all resource costs.
That's what it always rolls, no matter what. It just depends on how high rolls they are.
Alright, so attack speed is 5, so that's lowest.
Yeah.
Crit chance is 5, so that's second lowest. Cooldown is 8, so that's highest. And resource cost is 6, so that's right in the middle.
Do you have a second one?
I'm looking. I'm just going to put that one in my personal inventory real quick. Oh, I have a couple of them.
All right.
All right, so hold on. I might even have more.
Do you have one in the cube at least?
Not yet.
All right.
Obviously, we
find-
put the worst one in the cube.
Yes, find the worst one you have in the cube.
All right, so I have a total of 4 obsidian rings of the Zodiac. 1 is ancient. 2 are ancient. So the other...
Ancient's not going to matter for you right now because the Halo of Arlese is the better one because you can have crit on it, crit intelligence and a socket.
Oh, okay.
So you're just
All right,
going to
so
use this one so you find the better one.
this ancient one, 5%, 5%, 6%, 6%.
5, 5, 6, 6. Okay. Look for one that has look for the one that has the highest cooldown and the highest crit chance.
Okay, so I have one here that's 6% attack, crit chance is 6, which is max, cooldown is 6, which is in the middle, and then resource cost is 7. And then my other one is 7, 6, 5, 8.
So again, figure out which one is the highest crit chance and the highest cooldown.
I have one with the highest cooldown, and I have 2 with the highest crit chance, and then one of those also has a middle of the road cooldown. It's 6, 6 for that one. I have another one that's 5, 8 and 6, 5. But none have a socket.
They don't ever roll a socket. They always roll with those stats on them no matter what. So it's just whatever's the highest. It's always those 4 stats. Nothing different ever. It's just whichever rolls the highest is the best. So since your other one doesn't have... Again, your Arlese might not be as... It's probably not going to be as good because you need the cooldown too. You need cooldown and crits on them. Your best ring you can have for that is crit cooldown. And so at least a Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac will run 2 of 3 of those, whereas your Arlese can only get 1 of those right now.
Okay, so I'll go with the crit by 6 and then the cooldown by 6 because that's the best cooldown I have. That's...
There you go.
Well, actually, one of them does have 8% cooldown, but it's only 5% crit.
That one's not horrible.
But then again, 6% is the max for crit chance.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my Demon Hunter. It's so much faster on this bitch.
So basically, what
Oh,
you're
that's why.
so you're saying should I cube the Halo of Arlese then?
Yes.
At least till I find a better one.
Correct.
And then I'll just pick one of these Ring of the Zodiacs and cube that too. The one that one of the ones I'm not gonna use. That way at least it's in there.
Yes.
It's not. I won't need the Ring of Royal Grandeur because I have enough set pieces, right?
Yes, you wear the full thing on that one.
So then in this case, I will put on Halo of Arlise.
I do for the longest time on my wizard. I roll with my obsidian ring of the zodiac. Mine was a perfect ancient.
What weapon should I have in the cube then? Because I don't think Ingiam is really going to be worth it on this one now.
No, you should be running with the infinite depth ball. So cube your shittiest one of those. I know you have like 10. Just kidding.
No, I have 2.
Yeah, so roll the one you did not already. Your crappier one.
Oh, I already have one in there.
Cool.
Excellent. So I can't roll a socket onto this obsidian ring of the Zodiac.
Yes, you can.
Get rid of the attack speed.
Yep, you don't need it. Resource, hold on.
Nope, Mystic cannot transmogrify that item.
You're not transmogging. You're enchanting.
Oh, I don't know why it went to transmog right away. I must have hit the wrong thing. Alright, so attack speed to socket. I've already started on the attack speed, so
Okay.
don't say anything different now.
It was a toss up.
Ugh. Now I'm down to 46% crit and 381% crit hit damage. Should I roll off this chance to deal 16% area damage on on my Chandotos? Will?
No, you want air damage.
Alright, so my boots have Vent Armor and Ray of Frost. Should I roll off the Ray of Frost then?
Yes. You need it's the boots, right?
Yeah.
You need Entvit armor. The last stat is your call. You can use resists or life regen.
Okay. So if I do the Ray of Frost, I can get life per second or movement speed, and then it says meteor damage, wave of force, energy twister, disintegrate, blah blah blah.
Yeah, again, it's the last skill doesn't really matter too much because you don't use really any of those skills, and yeah, you don't use any of those skills, and you don't really do much of anything else with any of them. So the ones that matter is you just need to make sure you have.
It has int, vent, and armor.
Yeah, you should make sure you have int, vent, armor. Your choice on what the last thing you want to do is.
It also has arcane resistance and extra gold. Extra gold doesn't really reroll anything. Neither does arcane resistance, just all resistances. That goes to experience, immobilize on hit. Yeah, okay. So I'll try to get life per second, I guess. And it's middle of the road on life per second, but they're not ancient, so. Alright, so my pants have int, vit, and regenerate life.
They cancel.
You think I should roll off the regenerate life to armor? For the pants?
Yeah, int, vit, armor.
And it's pretty close to highest armor. Oh, my chest is horrible. Int, vit, familiar damage. So I guess the same thing, put that to armor.
Yeah. So no buffs or anything. My wizard from last season, 2.7 mil damage. And I'm actually still rolling a Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. I never found a decent enough Halo of Arlese.
It's only 5 armor less than max, that's pretty good.
That's the one I was rolling. And I was doing speed 95s.
It's got 11.7% damage over mine, 0.8 toughness, and 17.4 recovery over mine. Plus you have Wreath of Lightning on.
Yeah, I did my speed build with that.
Alright, so shoulders I've re-rolled, gloves I've re-rolled, helmet I've re-rolled. Now, bracers, do I want to keep on, for now at least, the blood bracer?
You need them to take more damage. If you've got a decent pair of Ancient Parthenon Defenders, put them on. If not, put on the... keep on what you got.
Alright, I've got one pair of Parthenon Defenders. Let me see if I have another. And here you were saying, crush it all. No, I did have way too much stuff before, though.
No, I said crush stuff that you're keeping just for the cube. And I said make sure you ask me before you crush everything on if you really need it.
Yeah, okay, so I have one pair of Parthenon Bracers, or Defenders. Cold Skill, Int, Vit, and Regenerate Life.
Oh, those suck dick, because you have to have crit and fire.
Should I try to re-roll them?
You can try to reforge them if you want, but there's a Blood Thief down here. Teleport to me. Hurry up. There we go. I've already... Alright, here you go. Oh, there's another one over here. Holy crap. This one's the Odious. You'll get some more plans.
Alright, I'm going to teleport back so I can
Yep,
work
no
on my
worries.
shit.
I'll tell you if I find another pet goblin. Or another goblin, period.
God, it's already 1:30. I'm fucking dying here. Alright, yeah, let me try to reforge him. Just once, just to see what I get. Fire skills, Int, Vit, Life.
There you go. How much on the fire?
7.
17?
No, 7. It's
And
midway.
Kate rolls 7.
Yeah. Fire damage is 5 to 10%. And it rolled a 7.
Link 'em.
Or you think I should?
There's no way that's fucking possible. I've never seen 7 ever.
It
One
literally says when I hold in control, 5 to 10%.
Wow. They nerfed them then.
Right, because the other ones, the Ashgars, I have 20%.
Everything goes 15 to 20. That's all you... No, maybe it's 10 to 20.
Now the Blood Bracers are 15 to 20.
Yeah. So everything is 15 to 20. Those are the only ones that are not. Wow.
So what do you think? Cube 'em?
No, because you have to have the whatchamacallit cube. The Swami. You
Oh,
have to
that's
have the
right.
Swami.
I do have a Swami in here too. Right, because that's the bonus from the Archon stacks now lasts for 20 seconds, yes.
Yep. Because what you're hoping to do is get back into Archon before 20 seconds is over with, and you get a ridiculous amount of damage.
They must have nerfed, because that has a really shitty life per second too. It's 580 and that's 10 below max.
Wow, yeah, it's usually like $2,000.
Mm-hmm. It does have the stunned enemies by 12%, which is max.
Dude, they fucking nerfed those to the ground. That's redonkulous. I'm surprised you're still using them, even though they're such badly nerfed.
You know what? Let me check a build real quick.
No, I'm looking at the build right now, and it still uses them.
Really?
Yeah. Because, dude, how about this? They even nerfed... Jesus. They even nerfed the stun damages. It used to be 20%.
I wonder if they know that they nerfed the ancient Parthan defenders then.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's still using them. Everybody knows it then. Because it's still in the leaderboards with the ancient Parthons on.
So I guess I need them on.
Oh my god, I think this one's fucking...
Health and toughness is fucking dropping like or damage and toughness. Down to 576 sheet damage at 11.5 toughness.
You get all your damage from Archon. So you're not going to know your real damage until you're in Archon mode.
Archon plus the stacks of Chantotos, right?
Exactly.
And the Ignite proc. Alright, so... So best in slot would be 50 Archon stacks. Mine has 42, and my other one... where did I put it? My other one has 49.
Blood peep on me.
Okay. So apparently both my belts are pretty crappy, but the one does have 49 stacks of Archon. Christ. Alright, so it says for group runs, I should have the Blood Bracer. But for solo, I should have the Parthan Defenders. Bane of the Trap. So I need to level up my Gogok of Swiftness.
Yes, that is absolutely major.
Oh, God. Guess we'll be running rifts tomorrow, huh?
Yep. Start with 25s, go up from there. And your Chantotos, every time you're in Archon, should be able to have enough stacks that it'll kill everything around you.
So while I'm leveling up, I can keep my Bane of the Powerful in here. Just for now. Right? At least till I get up to 25 for the Gogok. Oh, okay, so that's why it adds cooldown reduction.
Yes, you get an Archon faster.
Up to 15% cooldown reduction, basically. Okay. Now, what are these? What are those?
Souls.
Nemesis Bracers and an Inna's Hold. You don't need the Inna's?
No. I'm gonna grab my Demon Hunter. This is going way slower than it should. Fuck.
I was actually really happy last season when my Witch Doctor started farming T8s really quick. I was like, okay. And I think I'm now above my end of out of season Paragon. Let me look. Oops. I'm just going to leave your game in a sec. Alright, switch hero. Yeah, my out of season is 465. And I'm 493 now. So.
I'm out of seasons like 1600.
Yeah. I was watching some girl last night on Twitch as I fell asleep. Her wizard build is so weird. She has the Tornadoes, Black Hole, Teleport, Frost Nova, and then I couldn't remember the other two skills.
Yeah, that's the cold one he was talking about in here earlier.
It looked like she was wearing some of Tal Rasha's, though.
I can't remember. I haven't watched it yet.
I mean, she was Paragon almost 1400. And what her and her friends would do is they would go into a normal game, run to all the places that normally have experience wells, and they were trying to max out their experience wells before running into 92 rifts as a group.
Yep.
And they were like, speed clear 92. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I know they had a monk. She was a wizard. One of their guys was a crusader. And I don't remember what the fourth guy was. Yeah, I look badass in this outfit, though. I gotta tell you that. Because my wings are fire too, so it actually really goes well with the set. Especially with the whatchamacallit, the Chandotos being all glowy. Oh, I see why we want the Compass Rose and the Traveler's Pledge.
Cancel.
Yeah, I know. That extra 100% damage, because when you're in Archon form, you're basically just standing there fucking spamming.
Yep.
And then if you have to move away, have to teleport. Yeah, I guess there's really no way to mix this set with that Veers, huh?
There is.
With a ring.
There's also a Rasha Veers Archon too you can do.
Yeah, I've heard, but I heard it's not as good as this one. Alright, let me see. What are my skills?
There is another build that uses a Convention of Elements.
Alright, so it says here, for solo I want the Orb of Infinite Depth. In groups, I want a Furnace. Alright, so Archon Combustion. Although some people have said that a different rune is actually, the teleport rune can be helpful too, but I guess that's in the higher greater rifts.
Yeah.
To be able to teleport out if you need to.
Yeah. And when they're saying higher grade rifts,
They're talking like 90s, yeah.
Probably hundreds.
Alright, so I need magic weapon. With Ignite. Teleport becomes, or my number one should become Explosive Blast with chain reaction, right?
However you would like to do it. I like my whatever I'm hitting the most to be on number 4 because I just the
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
but the reason people say put the explosive blast on 1 is because then when you go to Archon, you're going to be spamming 1.
Yeah, and I hate spamming 1.
I know,
I'd
so do
rather
I.
spam 4.
I'd rather spam 4 too, but
Yeah, then put it on 4. Because for me, my pointer finger is a lot stronger than my pinky finger, and I can press it a lot quicker and faster.
I was putting it on 3 before.
You can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because what I did was I had my storm armor on 4, so I didn't have to have my finger on it all the time. You know what I mean?
use only 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the
yeah,
storm armor lasts 10 minutes.
Yep, I usually put that on 1 or whatnot. But see, I use 4 fingers instead of 3 fingers.
And then I need ice armor with... Is it crystallize?
Treasure goblin down here if you want it. Oh, he's about to die. Oh, he just died. Never mind.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
don't worry.
I forgot my whatchamacallits hit him. Yeah, I think that was much faster than my LT camo.
Actually, they're saying magic weapon with a deflection?
Yes.
Why not ignite, though?
I forget what deflection does. Didn't that reduce your damage taken?
When you perform an attack, gain a protective shield for 3 seconds, absorbs 4% of your life and damage.
Protection. Gotta stay alive. Gem hoarder, I think. Blood thief.
I'm good on shards right now, hold on. I'm just trying to... I gotta get to bed at some point, so I'm trying to just get this stuff done real quick. Ice armor with crystallize. Oh, okay. I see why they're saying use static discharge, because
Yeah.
the Archon...
Hits.
Well, not only that, but with the combustion, you use the Archon to hit the 3rd skill. But these hits will bring the Chantoto's stacks up faster from the static
Yes.
discharge. Oh, you can channel it too, huh?
Yep.
Because I was watching Brother, and he was using the fire one. Oh, I see. It actually is a spender.
Jesus Christ! There's a whole bunch of freaking walkworms down here that
Ugh.
are popping up. And
I hate that. I hate that.
Oh my god, this is like the 8th fucking one now.
Alright, so what's my last skill? Okay, so I still want teleport with safe passage.
Always.
Alright, so... you teleport, because that's where I had you before. With safe passage. I'll make you ice armor, because I don't hit you very often with crystallize, right? Yes. And then I'll make my right click my Archon. With combustion. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of time to get used to, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. There's this douchebag.
So you think maybe when I'm just learning this build, I should drop my torment down a little bit to make it a little easier?
I would. If you want, you can come in here with me and run around with him for a little bit, but I've got, I think, 2 bounties left, and we can collect them all.
Right, yeah. And like I said, I'm trying to get to bed.
Yeah. As I said, there's only 2 left, so you might as well wait for 2 and you'll get
5.
a lot of bounty mats.
Yep.
Or just run around anywhere, really, at this point.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I did a little test on a few mobs. They died. I only died once, but it's getting used to how I'm going to be trying to get these stacks up And then see, now that I don't get those extra Wand of Woe procs too, it's a little... It's a little bit different to get in there with the explosive blast too, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably drop my Torment down to like maybe 5 for a little while just to get the hang of it at least. Basically, I just gotta hope that a big group of mobs shows up when I start using this Arcane Torrent. So that I'm just, you know, smacking a whole bunch. Yeah. They're as empty as they ever get. Which pretty much means I have 3 rows taken up between mats, a keystone, and then whatchamacallit, gems, so that I don't have to worry about moving the gems around, and 1 potion. I love how you have to return to Bastion's Keep for like 4 fucking sets of bounties. No, it's just 2, but still.
Yep.
At least it knows which one to prioritize.
Yeah, it used to not. There you go. Are you gonna make a demon hunter? I got like 2 set pieces for you, so.
We'll see what happens in a little bit. Yes, I know I can't carry any more blood shards. I'm gonna go gamble. Alright, I guess I'll still go for the shoulders and try to get ancient pair of them. Because now I'm at the point where I'm going to be looking for ancients, right?
Yes.
And then hoping for ancients with decent rolls. Or perfect rolls, if possible.
All right, man. I'm going to bed. You have a
All
good
right. Yeah, me too. Later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alrighty. I am heading to bed. Maybe I'll try to stream again tomorrow.